What's going on, players? This is Sabro24. Gonna show you guys a few matches with the Toxtricity Toxicroak Stage 1 deck. Pretty fun, like using Stage 1s. They're just so easy to use. You just evolve into them, no real candies, good stuff. Most of the Stage 1s are almost as good as Stage 2s, to be honest. Almost the same HP. Like this guy has 130. There's a bunch of Stage 2 that just have 150, and that's just an insane difference. It shouldn't be so low. I think most Stage 2 should have like 180, and I'm not just talking about stuff like Rapirior. Everybody should have like 180, 200. That's what we need. But it is what it is. We're going to focus on our deck today, the Stage 1 deck. Okay, so Energy Spinner, looks like I'm going first. This deck doesn't mind going first or second. I usually opt to go second just because you can never really be too sure. I'm running all of the quick balls, communication, got all of these basics, but there's always that chance you're not going to draw like anything, and you want a few. So I usually go second so I can use supporters too. But if our opponent forces us to go first and we get a bunch of basics, like in this case, then it's good enough. So I got 2 Toxels and 2 Croakunks. That's good. Got the Toxtricity in hand, ready to go, so that's perfect. And from the looks of things, my opponent is using the Centiskorch, right, Centiskorch VMAX. Now, all of that extra ass damage that deck does, we don't care. It's just the fact that I guess it is a cheap attacker with 2 or 3 energies. He's ready to go, and he can kill us. Get lucky with the Crushing Hammer. This is huge. Discarding energy, so that's perfect. I hate this card. I think everybody should hate this card, but obviously, out of the so many times it fucked me up, I'm gonna be happy when I get heads with it, and hope that I get heads with all of them, as bad as it is. Okay, so here's the first spread. Nice damage, and we get the poison too. And on the next turn, I'm going to try and get some of the Toxicroaks out as well, of course. So let's see. My opponent, I'm going to start with a Welder. I didn't put them on the Victini. Victini actually wouldn't be that good against me because it would need a bunch of energies. I think it needs like 3. Let's see, 3 and 4. No, I think he would need like 4. And with mine, that's 150 to kill me. Is my math correct? I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. But the point is that it doesn't do enough damage. But he went immediately to the Centiskorch VMAX, so it doesn't matter. Got the KO. But we just got to keep going for the spread. It's our only hope. So get another heads on the Crushing Hammer, so I'm really fortunate. It doesn't make a lot of difference in this case, because he has enough energies to work with, and he does enough damage. Okay, but now we're going to get our Toxicroaks. They're absolutely mandatory, otherwise this deck wouldn't do enough damage for Jack. Okay, so there's 1, and we're going to get the other 2. So I just have 2, so we're going to use 2. If one of them was prized, it would have been sad, but I just have 2. If I had more, I'd use more for sure. So you guys can just make your deck a bit differently than mine if you want to try this. So 90 damage total. So that's not bad. Or actually, wait. Yeah, it's 70 damage. 70 damage. Okay. So he goes for Marnie there. I'm going to give him a little bit of a hand. And gets another KO. So he keeps the KOs coming. It's really all he has to do. And we just got to keep the pressure up. Hope it amounts to something. Something like Verbank City Gym would have been really amazing here. And Hypnotoxic Lasers. So draw 2 cards with the speed, energy, whistle. I guess maybe play you down as well. Why not? And go for Marnie. Limit his hand too a little bit. Just hopefully he doesn't have much to work with. This is his only Pokemon with energies. So I guess if I somehow kill it, it's going to be in a rough spot. So keep the spread going. It's all we can do. Poison Shout. And The damage with the poison is adding up. This guy has over 200 damage now. And I just need to just sort of keep at it. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but it's all I can do. So keep attacking. Gets one far energy with the hearth there. And I'd like to get rid of that stadium if I can. I don't want him to have any outs. He goes for the correct play there, sort of targeted down to Toxicroak, which, you know, sort of gives that extra poison damage. And this is big. I'm still doing a lot of damage, and I can still attack with Toxtricity, hit the rest of the guys on the bench. But I mean, obviously, we would have liked the dude to stay alive. Okay, where should I put the damn energy? I think, yeah, gotta put it on Krogunk. Believe it or not, we do attack with that guy too, because I don't want to miss turns of not doing any damage. Just as much little damage as we can. That's all you can really do. It would have been also really nice if there was some sort of Shrine of Punishment that worked with V Pokemon, so that I can sort of spread damage on them. So this dude died, and I'm gonna get a bunch of prizes. That's necessary because we didn't have shit in hand. Okay, so got Skyla. I guess it's better than nothing. And good, I actually get Incense too. It's what I needed. So now I can use the Skyla for something else. Like get a supporter. Okay. Now then, what should we use the Skyla for? I'm gonna use... Let's put the energy on you just cause. And... Marnie, huh? And boss's orders, that's interesting. Decisions. I think let's go for the Skyla, but I was sort of thinking of using the boss's orders. And since I do have a supporter now, we're just gonna go ahead and use this. And just put... How many of them died? Yeah, all of them. Shit. So I gotta put like a Toxtricity line. I would have liked to get Toxicroak too, but we can't do that. I don't know, maybe I should... I thought of maybe putting a better recovery card, because Ordinary Rod just gets you 2 Pokemon. It would have been nice if I could have grabbed at least 3, like Super Rod. Yeah, Super Rod in many ways is still better than this card. Okay, but we're just keep going at it. This guy is also kind of hurt. He needs to put energies on though. Okay, so Crobat is going to help him out. And draw 4 cards. What you're going to do... Surrenders. Okay, so that pause meant he didn't get shit. But anyways, short game, but it got the job done. Toxtricity winning somehow. So lucky, like I've said, but sometimes it's what you need when you're using these decks. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next video. What's up?